Hello. Are you going to meet some friends during this weekend? Are you going to meet some friends during this weekend?
Yeah.
So if you were to given a subject that to talk to some of your friends during the gathering that make you more atas or make you more high tech, what would be the subject that you want to talk about?
If you want to know more,
Let's Sembang AIoT. Hello, there was some technical error just now, so we were talking halfway, 3 minutes, so we had to, we will call off and then we got to restart again. sorry. So thank you for watching this Let's Sembang AIoT. My name is Cecily.
Yeah, my name is 𝐓𝐿𝐴.
Okay, a very good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So thank you for tuning into this channel. Okay, just now we were talking about what is a topic that you want to share with your friends, maybe to the audience.
So for now, the most advanced topic is related to the AI agent or agentic AI.
Agentic AI, right? Yeah. So do you want to get a little bit of tips? What is a topic that we can talk about during this during your meeting with your friend tomorrow? Okay. So please do leave us a comment or any idea that you have right now. So we appreciate your input. We appreciate your feedback. Yeah. So again, today is a very special numbers episode number 88. 88 on the February 28. 28 is it today? February 28 episode number 88. Special, right? Yeah. So let's start. Okay. So talking about agentic AI, what is so great about agentic AI or AI agent now?
It helps you automate some tasks. So you just give some instruction to the AI, and then the AI will automate the task for you. So, and the task is not something simple; it's something quite complicated. And then in behind, it can automatically do the thing for you. For example, you want to go to somewhere, you want to book a flight ticket. So you just tell the AI what time you're free, where you want to go, around what time you want the flight to start, depart. Then the AI can search for you. Even if the AI have the API access to all the flight company, so it can access their database and then can return the result back to you. So what are the suitable time?
Automatic schedule for you.
Yeah.
This is the right time for you to travel, something like that.
Yes, and then if you're okay with the time, then you can ask the AI help you do the booking, make the payment for you.
This is how powerful is this AI agent. So of course, AI agent need to talk to a pool or maybe in this case, most of the Gen AI backend, so-called LLM, that he can understand you. Then he can escalate this to some agent to do a specific function. Then it will return to you and then and so on. So yeah. So actually, AI agent, when we go deeper inside, there are many different layers. There are sequential AI agent. They're parallel. You can run in parallel. There can be a crisscross kind of AI agent concept. I think these are the things that's already available on the web. Yeah. People is opening up some very open source thing. They give you this kind of tools. That is more on the daily life type of AI agent. Yeah, agent. So of course, when we talk about industrial, that can be a different aspect because planning schedule, things like that, on the daily life. I think if let's say there's some error or something that you're not very happy with, I think you're still okay. But industrial, you cannot. So if let's say you give you something, you go and do that thing, maybe it's you need. That's why AI agent. First thing, the modeling. You need a very good fine tuning. You need the AI agent to be proven, in order to be used in the industrial. So I don't know whether this AI agent makes sense to you when we meet some with our friends. Let's talk about that. Okay, so again, we welcome any feedback, and let's say you have any thing to share with us, or maybe you have some ideas where you can share with us on AI agent, or agentic AI, or something like that. That can be very meaningful to us. Again, thank you very much for watching this lesson. I would like to just start today. I think we are going to do two things. We want to do some we have to do some conclusion to some of the past topic that we talked about. We were talking about what?
Talk about the smart building.
We will try to relate some smart buildings. Of course, how AI or IoT is being used. Mostly IoT is already there, right? So that part is smart building, smart energy, smart energy. And also, did we touch about something about agentic AI in the buildings?
Not really much.
Just very lightly,
Yeah.
we just cover very lightly. I think that can be a big topic. AI agent. Would you think so?
Yeah, but now the application of the agentic AI in smart building is still not very common yet.
But I think that's supposed to be a trend, so that when you go to the building, you can talk to the building. You can talk to the building. You want the building to sing for you. You want the building to cry for you. Okay. So let's move on the part that we have to do a conclusion. But the second part will be, I'm going to share something about this building management system, where it's related to building. So the building management system usually running at the back, to automate most of the things. So let's start with this. We want to start by sharing about this. We do some conclusion last from the very beginning.
Yeah, because start from January, we start talking about the smart building, and then here sometimes we talk here a bit, there a bit. So now we do a conclusion. So we will start from the moment you want to enter the smart building. So usually you will go into their car park first. So first thing you will deal with is whether their car park is smart or not. So if a smart building without a smart car park, I think it wouldn't be a smart building.
So I think for that thing, so we have this LPR, right?
Yeah.
License plate recognition.
Sure.
That is actually one entry point of computer vision AI. So for that model, I think it's already very mature.
Yes.
Very mature. I think basically the error rate is very low. I think you probably get 99%. Unless you drive across very fast.
No, unless you purposely modify the character into something very funny one.
That's your creating your own trouble.
Yeah.
Because you cannot come out and see the attendance. Okay, that is the car part. Okay.
Yeah, so entering the car park, so compared to conventional one, maybe you need to take a ticket. So now, and then you might lost your ticket, and then they will fine you penalty 50 ringgit per ticket. So now we can use the LPR to do this thing. And yeah, so the problem with the LPR is sometimes if your license plate, you do some decoration, you add some symbol or some picture over there, that thing might disturb the LPR. So don't do that kind of thing. Or someone, they say they can spray something so that when you drive very fast, the AES not able to capture your license plate. This kind of thing, you give yourself a trouble only. So later on, you're able to enter, you're not able to come out.
So let's talk a little bit about, since you talk about this topic, let's talk a little bit about what is the back end that is allowing this thing to happen. So upon capturing your license plate, what does the system do?
Yeah, so actually the system first need to detect the license plate. So after it found the license plate, then another model will take over. It will try to understand how many characters inside or the alphabet, the number, it will try to detect this. Then the next thing is it will arrange the alphabet in order. So because sometimes there's some gap in between the alphabet and the number, and then some the gap is very close, some the gap is very wide. So all this, so in the past, this thing will affect the AI. But now the new AI technology, it won't be affected by this kind of thing anymore.
So basically, OCR is one of the techniques.
Yes.
One of the techniques. Or is it the only technique?
No, actually, OCR considered old technique already. The new one, even you upload the image to the ChatGPT can tell you what's the license plate already.
But in this case, in this car park case, high possibility that usually people still use OCR techniques.
Yes, because if you want to use the generative AI, the Gen AI way to do it, you require a stable internet connection. Sometimes at the car park, you don't have the internet access, or for example, the indoor car park, the underground car park, usually the internet coverage is not good. Then if you want to use the ChatGPT to do this thing for you, it's quite hard.
So that means it's not so much Gen AI. Actually, it's all under the HAI. Under the HAI or AI H thing that we spoke about some time back. So that's HAI part, not so much on the Gen AI. More of computer vision, probably deep learning, computer vision type of model. That is how the BACnet is like. Okay.
Okay, so the next one, after you park your car, then you're going to enter the building. So when you enter a building, over here we have the face recognition. So able to recognize who are you, and then whether you have the authority to enter the building or not. So here we can use the face recognition to do it. So this is the AI technology in behind. So it will detect your face, and then at the same time you extract the features, and then go to the database, and then to find out the identity of this face.
So that is another type of computer vision AI.
Yes. Yeah, you no need to bring your access card or bring your key to enter the building. So you just bring
that is more automation part. What about data analytic part? Let's say talking about it. Is there any other thing that data analytics can play a part in this lift operation? Is this a lift?
No, this one is the entrance of the building.
Oh, entrance.
Yeah.
Is there any data analytic part that can play around?
Data analytics, yeah, I think with this information you can have the attendance. So if that one is an office building, so you can record the attendance of your employee, of the staff. So you can have this kind of information.
Not so much on the data analytics, AI data analytics.
Yeah, that one not yet. Yeah, so after you enter the building, of course the building is a tall building, have multiple layers, so you need to take the lift, go to the floor you want. So usually now the building, even for example, a condo, now all the new condo is around more than 40 floor and above already. And then only equipped with, I think, minimum 6 lifts over there. So 6 lifts need to handle so many residents over there. So how are we going to optimize the operation of the lift? So whether the lift should stop at there or not. So actually it depends on whether we can use the AI to do this thing or not for you or not. So if let's say the lift inside the lift already been occupied, already full, so then the lift shouldn't stop for the next floor for other people to come in anymore. It should continue move to the.
That you seldom see. I don't think. No, I haven't seen any lift like that yet. It's very similar to the smart traffic.
Yeah, actually, this one is something I think it's not difficult to implement, but in Malaysia, I haven't seen it yet. So the lift still, for me, still stupid lah. It will stop. So it's wasting the time. When you want to stop, you need to slow down, open the door, and then the door close again.
That is not even AI that you need to do. This is still automation.
Yeah.
Still automation. Not talking about AI yet, another one.
Actually, if we implement the AI, for example, we put a camera in the lift, so we know the lift already full.
But from the weight, they have the weight down. They should be able to.
Yeah, from the weight also, yeah, it's not very accurate, but at least you have the information to make the decision whether you want to stop at that floor or not, to allow more people to come in.
Okay, that is you can use the AI data to make some decision, but as a whole, it's not full count of AI. Maybe it's more automation. Okay.
Yeah, so when you have multiple lifts, so you can use the AI to decide. So for this floor, which lift should serve the passenger? Okay, so the next one is, so this one we talk about the smart lighting. So when you have the sensor inside, for example, the light sensor in the room, so when you sense that the light from outside can entering the room and then the brightness is enough, so it can automatically dim the light in the room. So this one is one of the way to save the energy. And then at the same time, you can control the room temperature. So for example, so when there is more sunlight entering the room, so of course, maybe the temperature will rise. Then we can automatically control the room temperature, control the aircon, and then the humidity as well. So this is a way how we can save the energy. And then the occupancy in the room also. So when there's no human inside, then we can just turn off the light, turn off the aircon, everything.
Okay. For that part, it's still very automation. IoT stuff involved.
Yeah.
Still not so much AI analytics side for this part of
AI maybe for the occupancy and whether got people inside or not.
That one is still computer vision.
Yes.
Not so much on AI predictive type. Forecast type is not even here. Optimization. Is there any?
If about optimization,
Optimization maybe yes, the more lighting control.
Lighting control, or maybe can automate control the light to move out or move down.
That one is also still part of automation. It's not so much on the AI.
Yeah, the AI to make the decision whether to control
some predictive forecast. Optimize, maybe optimize. Okay, optimize. Yeah, that's the very. So, entering leave, then go to toilet.
Yeah. No, actually, after we talk about the electricity, then we talk about the water. So electricity and water are the two most important elements in the.
So this is one part of a chronology thing that we went through during the Sembang IoT session. So we come out and then at the end reaching the toilet.
Toilet is the last part. All the thing going out.
Flush away.
Yes. So of course over here, I think most of the you can see the shopping mall, they already have installed the water tap that based on the motion. So when your hand is over there, the water will automatically come out.
This
is a way to save the water. And then I think some of the toilet, I think not in Malaysia, overseas, they collect your urine, and then on the spot they do the analysis
Wow.
to tell your health condition.
Okay. Okay. That's
So whether
part of the automation. Automate the diagnosis.
yeah, so they collect your urine on the spot. Within maybe few minutes, you get your report already.
Usually for diabetic people or uric acid people, but that's not accurate, because usually you need to do fasting before you do this thing. So that is more light kind of diagnostic.
So that's why all day you can. There's a screen showing your health status.
Okay. This is also a smart thing, but it's not so much AI involved.
Yeah, no AI
It's a lot
involved.
more automation. So sometimes we have to differentiate between automation or within AI, because everybody right now mix up. If you think automation, oh, this is AI, or very AI. Actually, it's part of automation. Okay. So is that all? You have some.
I think we still got one more.
Okay. Then go to toilet, then come to the
Oh, this one is the
workspace.
Yeah, workspace.
Workspace.
I think we talk about the air quality monitoring. So we have the sensor installed in your workspace to collect all this information. And then, last time we only talked about what kind of parameter we want to monitor, but we didn't talk about after we monitor what we want to do. So if let's say you have an air purifier, that can automatically turn on when it detects some harmful gas to filter the air. So that one is the next step. Yeah.
So yeah.
I think we've got one more slide.
One more.
Yeah, this one should be the last one. Yeah, the thing that we want to throw out, the waste management. Of course, in a building, you will put a lot of the dustbin. So how we know whether the bin is already full? So we can put some sensor inside to detect it's already full, then we can do the schedule, ask the janitor to collect the rubbish. So for those bins still empty, then the janitor no need to go to that place. So you can plan the route. And then you no need to hire so many people to do the cleaning job. They also have the robot vacuum. So this one is quite common now. That automatically do the cleaning for you.
So all these things are still within the smart buildings.
Yes.
Smart buildings are more on automation, IoT, plus some of the computer vision AI stuff. Maybe in the bigger picture, as a whole building, we also talk about digital twin building, right? Digital twin building. That is more AI thing.
Yeah.
So we talk about security, we talk about comfortability, sustainability stuff, right? So these are the things. Okay, that is the very first part of our Sembang AIoT on some of the conclusion or summary of the past few sessions that we want to conclude this smart building, smart energy. We want to conclude that. Of course, if you delve deep inside, there are many IoT things being involved in the whole automation. And also, if you go inside deeper, you can see more computer vision, deep learning AI stuff involved. That is the next part. So let's move on to before we forget, for those of you who just watched us, this is a Job Less Sembang AIoT session. So every weekly Friday at this hour. Today we started a bit late. I went out to meet some customer. That's why but then we were talking about AIoT because we think that that was about 2 years ago. So this is episode number 88. That's where we ended today. 88 we talk about smart building, smart energy. So I think talking about smart building as a conclusion, because we have given people, industry who play, who use building management system. For most of the building, you have a BMS or BAS, whatever you call it. So these are the sector where building management system or building automation system are dominated by many different set of vendors. Particularly, you've heard about Johnson Control, it's very famous. Right now, I think Trillium, Niagara, Schneider, even Siemens also have their own kind of system, so-called building management system. So of course, most of the BMS start with a key automation portion, which is more of the HVAC. So let's show some of the slide here. I prepared some slide on building management. So HVAC is heating, ventilation, air conditioning HVAC. That is a key thing in the whole building. Because you want to automate the building, that is a key. So within that, most of the time, actually, a lot of this optimization can be done on HVAC. I think many of the solution provider or design house, actually they were looking at that area, how to actually optimize the energy usage of the using the BMS, integrating with the BMS, because BMS by itself already there. When you start out building, BMS already there. So what BMS has is it has all the things like heating, HVAC is one of them, lighting control is another one of them. Security access is another part of the whole building. Energy, so these are the four key things. Of course, there are many small things, but then these are the four key things. So within this four key BMS, what do you think? Because just some of you were talking about automation from buildings, things like that. But within BMS, there's already data there. Has been very long time. So some of the building management system data can be used. For example, your lift, your lift escalator, the usage of your lift, the measurement of the tension of the cooler. They have a very huge thing that pull the thing. That's called what? A cable, a metal cable. Those things. Strength, the strain, plus the temperature of the motor rotating, vibration, all those things. Those things can be a key measurement point that you can use that to do predictive.
Yeah, correct.
That is another part of AI where predictive maintenance can be one of them. That's for building. Of course, HVAC, there are many more. So today we are not going to touch that, but I want to summarize this one because BMS, the data is already there. The only thing is whether or not you are able to use that. Please, if let's say you are watching this one, you are one of the building owners, you let us know what are the things that we can, we can look into that for you to make your building smarter. Okay, so another thing is on the BMS, very important thing about BMS is of course, just now I really touched the AIoT, make smarter, more predictive, more efficient. These are the optimization that you can do. Of course, AI plus IoT is industrial IoT, plus BMS. This is a key thing that I think BMS can do more of that. Apart from whatever you just said, there is to make the building smarter, easier to come into the building, comfortable, those things. So let's move on from here. So in the whole building BMS, there is one part called, you see, when we're making a buildings, when you're making a BMS, this BMS has got this set of communication where they need to talk to different things. For example, this is part of the IoT. You can consider that as IoT, but not even to the internet, to the extent of going to the internet, but more locally called connectivity. There thing called BACnet. BACnet protocol is building automation and control network. This part is actually designed by an American, so it's under the 𝐅𝐞𝐛𝐫𝐲 American Society. See, many of this set of protocol are designed by American. So when you see American, you know this usually come from a developed country. So they actually set the standard for you to follow. BACnet protocol is one of them. Of course, BACnet protocol has got these features of openness. It's a very open protocol that allow a system to talk to different set of devices. As long as you can talk BACnet, I'm able to gather the data, I'm able to interact with you. So BACnet is a kind of open protocol where more and more people are using it. So of course, BACnet cover the open protocol, and then it's also interoperability. You can interact with the devices, through a communication protocol. Scalability, can work with both in small and large building. It can be very small, it can be very big. And the most important part about this, in terms of technology-wise, in terms of engineering-wise, there are four key or 4 or 5. So you can run on an Ethernet base. It's a TCP BACnet. You can run on TCP/IP, on Internet base. It can also run on the mobile. It can also run on the RS-485 network. It can also run on the RS-485 network. Of course, you can do it on Wi-Fi and also a LAN work. LAN work is a very old type of networking medium. So LAN work and also a kind of a set of protocol, you can call it. So these are the set. And of course, you can do data sharing and remote monitoring. This set of protocol become very important. As for me, I think, let's say, if you were to do something to the building right now, you are going to have a chance, or you have to work with first entry point is BMS. Because BMS has got all the data. You want to do optimization, you want to do predictive, you want to do forecasting, they have all the data, especially for all the buildings. So the only thing is how can you interact with it? Okay, that's all. So of course, during the time, we were working on some SCADA platform and things like that. IoT, there is a set of protocol drivers that we use as drivers. How can your system talk to the device in the buildings? You can use it in the BACnet. This is actually one of the software called 𝐅𝐸Stra. 𝐅𝐸Stra is one of the well-known SCADA platform that we are using to interact with some of these things. For example, host IP is one of them. The port, the port for the BACnet is 4780.
Okay.
This is a standard port. Before BACnet port, they are using before. Modbus, they're using 502. Things like that. Some different control. So basically, BACnet is a very object-oriented protocol. It's a very object-oriented protocol that you can gather a lot of data. It's not, compared to this Modbus. Modbus is basically a set of data already set. Maybe you can move on from here. So, but in this BACnet protocol, it has, of course, it's built for building automation. Very open kind of protocol. Internet, IP, and RS-485, high interoperability. That means you can gather a lot of data on the BACnet protocol. But sometimes, you see, Modbus, you cannot say, hey, can I know your schedule? Modbus cannot give you. You cannot have a date and time, nothing. But this thing, you can request. What is your schedule to off the aircon? Usually you can request that. So kind of object-oriented. Of course, this chart shows you the comparison of how Modbus, KNX is a protocol that you seldom see. A lot of works communication protocol. So BACnet tends to be a more open and it's more complete in terms of data exchange that you can gather from a system. So yes, if let's say you are going to work something on the AI analytics, things like that, if you your computer vision want to interact with the BMS system, this is a gateway that is supposed to enter. So BACnet stay a good media or communication channel to talk to the current BMS. Okay, so this is one part. And then of course, future BMS, of course, plus AI and IoT plus sustainability is a key future thing. Which I think, although we are not purely doing BMS thing, but then we do have a client who work in this area, SCADA and some of our automation controllers and some I/O modules, measurement modules. We have a set of that. So of course, with this part, our future is going to be more for cost saving, sustainability, improve comfort and productivity. These are the key things that I do it. So of course, as far as the AI IoT perspective, how you can improve or how can you achieve some of these things, probably this set of BMS is very important to us, especially the BACnet protocol that I just said. That's going to be a very important point that can come in. So that is that's all I did. So after hearing the BACnet thing, what do you have any idea of? What are the AI can interact? Because BMS has everything there already. So they have the data logging, everything. You want to talk to anything, live data also they have, air conditioning also they have. You even can interact with the air conditioning through a set point. Let's say a computer vision, this hall is something to people I can count from 100 people to 500 people to drop to 500. Actually, can I do a set point for this room to be not so cold? It can be done, right? So, what do you think? What is the last idea that you think you can insert into this with this BMS?
I think the first thing come to our mind is you can do a lot of predictive maintenance. Since you have a lot of data, and the anomaly detection also can do. The rest, I have to study more detail on this thing first.
Explore. So, okay, so we would like to say thank you again to some of you who stay up now. We do welcome any feedback, even if you didn't watch it live. I would welcome you to give us a comment. Let us know, what are the drawbacks, or what are the topics that maybe you want to hear more, or what are the things that we say wrongly, probably. Sorry about that. Let's say we say something maybe you can correct us. So with that, I think we just want to invite you to subscribe to us, share, like, if you find this channel relevant. So again, nothing more, right?
Nothing more.
Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next session. Bye bye.
Bye bye.